the fact of the goddamn matter that I'm doing a stream like this in the middle, it's like 12:46 in the fucking morning. I'm doing a fucking stream about this. Obviously means I'm beyond pissed off. Let's get into the first thing. Taken advantage of. I've been taken advantage of since July. I've been taken advantage of since July. There's a reason I was always against Discord. You might remember from my other account. I was saying I'll never go to Discord. There's a reason for that. I knew it was full of poison or toxic, and the pros of it have far outweighed the cons. Or vice versa. The cons of it have far outweighed the pros of it. Any positive experience I've had with it has just been outcasted by a negative one. And I'm tired of being around toxic people. And I feel like it's nothing but toxic people around. I think that's part of what contributed to me wanting to die. You know, I'm still wondering if I should die anyway. I'm sure I should die anyway. And I know the three of you watching are probably laughing and wanting me to die right now. That's okay. Y'all can wish me dead if you want. I probably should be dead in a way. I mean, I try to help people out. I do nice things, and this is how I get treated. I get treated full of shit and toxicity. Oh, shut the hell up. But you know you want me dead. All I get is treated like shit and being around toxic people. I blocked you, by the way, on Discord. That's why you haven't got through to me. I blocked you. And Hangouts is next. I'm tired of being around toxic people, directly or indirectly. I'm tired of being around toxic people's influence. I'm tired of it. It's fucked up my mental health so badly. That's all I have to say. As toxic as that smell that's incoming. I've spent about $1,000 to get you guys these tapes. And then I get treated like shit. Like, I'm sorry, but, you know, like, I'm a 20-year-old person. I'm not like I don't have income. I've saved up money from working. And I'm like, I'm a 20-year-old, you know, that's doing like a student, you know? Like, I can't be doing, you know, like, I who's to expect me to be continuously buying shit? I don't have endless money. The reason I have the money to buy all this shit is because I had a job from early 2018 to early 2019. That's why I had the money. If it weren't for that, and holiday money I never spent. And birthday money I've received over the years that I barely spent. Up until 2020, I barely spent any money. I was very cautious with spending money. I was very, very conservative with my money. Like, I would not spend my money. I wouldn't spend my money unless, you know, it was something that I absolutely wanted. Like, I would sacrifice because I wanted to have funds in my account. But do you all understand? Like, I don't have endless money. I'm tired of being taken advantage of. This is not the first time I've been taken advantage of. I was taken advantage of in 2018. I was taken advantage of in 2019. And I was taken advantage of quite a lot in 2020. I'm just done. I'm done. And you can think I'm cringy as hell, and I don't care. You can think my raging is cringy. I don't care. My point is still going to be across. I find my own self to be cringy, but it's got to be done. The fact that I'm going crazy like this at nearly 1 o'clock in the morning means something is obviously very fucked up. That I'm going off at like 1 o'clock in the morning, there's obviously a problem. School starts back up for me in about 30 hours. I don't have time for bullshit anymore. I try to do nice things for people, and it always ends in a disaster. So you know what? I'm done. I'm deplatforming from Discord. I'll stay here. I closed the other account because I didn't want my videos and stuff to be destroyed by the COPPA rules up until I could really see what was going on secondhand. So it wasn't stupid at the time. But let me just say that I will not be I'm not really going to be using Discord much anymore. Knew it was a mistake for me to go there. Been taken advantage of enough times. I guess in this day and age, you do something nice and you're gonna get backstabbed in the fucking face instead. I swear to God, I want to punch some motherfuckers in the fucking face. Like, I'm that pissed off where it's like, I wish I could physically go punch a couple fuckers in the face. And I'm not a violent person in real life. But these effects are destructive. And I'm not just acting. You think I'm acting up? You can believe what you want to believe. I'm not going to stop you from what you want to believe. I don't care. Like, you're entitled to your own beliefs. I'm going to just put it that way. And my live chat is quiet because I know I'm being a cringy piece of shit that should die. I'm like kind of shaking because this is just ridiculous. I'm just done. I've had enough shit in my life, these past couple years. And then, you have to remember, just 2 months ago, I thought I nearly lost one of my family members to a cardiac arrest. They're back from the dead. About almost 2 years ago, I got diagnosed with cancer and had to fight that. Like, I've had enough. I don't need any more shit in my life. I have higher trust concerns than I had before. My trust concerns are now higher than ever, and I'm more insecure about it. And this is probably why I don't really have that many friends, because I'm such a stupid piece of shit. And it seems like I'm being a selfish asshole, but I'm just done with being taken advantage of. When Mustafa tried taking advantage of me in that sale, I called it off. I'm calling off another sale. The Bear DVDs I said I was going to sell, I'm not selling them anymore. I'll put them up on eBay instead. I'll sell them in a lot with other Bear DVDs I want to get rid of. I was just offering them to people privately so I could save the listing fees and shit. And trying to do, something cool, an interactive process. I'm not selling it to some random person. I'm selling it to someone that I know will use it. But I guess I have to just put stuff on eBay or Mercari. Mustafa's just a weirdo. He avoided my comments in 2018 when I asked if he had any Bear the Blue House videos. He completely ignored me. He could have just responded. He responded to other comments after I posted mine, so I know he ignored me. All I was asking was a legitimate question. It wasn't that dumb. I couldn't find anywhere on the channel saying he didn't have any bear videos, because I saw he had Dragon Tales videos. I'm like, do you have any bear videos? And he didn't respond. That's a different issue. The other issue is I bought the sealed bear tapes and I offered to sell him the sensational bear tape. And maybe the dance party one, but I was on the fence about that one. And I decided later on not to sell that one, and I sell him sensational. And he flipped his shit, It was getting to the point where it was starting to take a toll on the IRL. So I called that sale off. So now, and I'm glad I did, because now I have all the tapes. And I collected more Disney. I've collected 3 more Disney Bear tapes since then. One of them being ultra mega rare. No, I have Google Hangouts, and I won't ever not be in them. I won't ever not be on, Discord. I just won't be on there. Okay, Alex, to give you a background, I'm tired of being taken advantage of. And it's not just here. It's everywhere. I'm tired of being taken advantage of. I'm tired of it. Is what it is. Was what I'm saying. I've paid about over $1,000 to get you guys those tapes, including the Australian and UK ones. They part of it. Yeah, I've spent over $1,000 to get stuff in that VCRs included. I've spent over $1,000, and I'm still, I'm just treated like an object, like a machine, not a person. Because I'm kind of a piece of shit. Apparently, I guess I'm a piece of shit that should die. I guess I'm just such a piece of shit that should die. That probably is why. I not only bought pretty much every single Bear tape in existence and DVD, I also bought most of the Dragon Tales tapes in existence. Like, I'm not doing it to provide tapes for free. I'm doing it because I'm trying to archive them because they're hard to get. I don't do it just for free, just to circumvent people from buying them. I'm doing it because you can. It's hard to legitimately get them. Most people can't afford to do what I'm doing. Most people can't. I wouldn't be able to afford to otherwise. The only reason I can afford to do this is because I save money. Do you realize the only reason I can afford this, I could afford it, is because I saved money from working at a job from early 2018 to early 2019? And all I have to say to people that, just don't give a fuck is, Well, I see you guys appreciate it, but I don't think enough people do or understand. And I'm just done. Be right back. But just remember that I've told you probably a million times, the only reason I've been able to buy all these tapes is because I saved money from working at a job. I don't have endless money. I haven't had income in over a year and a half. The only money I gain is holiday and birthday money. That's the only money I get. Not very much money. I mean, I get some money, but it's not like enough to pay my stuff. Plus, I still have other expenses, and I'm not my expenses. My life expenses are not zero. But I wish Michael Roth were on the stream. This is 2018 all over again. When I remember when I went ballistic when Video Lover reposted my episodes. Do you remember that? I said this is worse. This is much worse than that. Because this is like across the board I've been taken advantage of. Not just on here, but it's like everywhere, I feel like. All I have to say to those people are just yeah, most people do because there was a huge scene about it. And I gave warnings before too. People think like when I do this stuff at night, I'm tired. Oh fuck you, man, you piece of shit. I'm tired. I'm tired of people constantly taking advantage of me. And it's been happening since July. Like consistently since July. And it's been happening gradually since late 2018. Every time I try to give warnings, of course, I'm ignored. And then people ask me, how the fuck did I know? How the fuck do you predict, months and months earlier? People ask me how I was able to do it. And I'm like, it's called I have a brain, people. But I guess I'm seen as a fucktard and should die. I know most of y'all want me dead. I mean, I can think of maybe a select handful of people that don't want me dead. I wish Michael Roth were here. He'll watch the stream after the fact. He's gonna be so pissed off. Yes, because I can tell he's an actual genuine person. Like, I mean, I'm not saying none of you all are, but because it's called he was around since the beginning, and you know, he actually gave a fuck about, my reads. Like, it's not that I don't want people preserving the episodes. That wasn't my issue. I just didn't want people to be putting my episodes on archive, which I've had very high trust concerns with. After I spent a lot, I spent back then. It was quite a bit of money for me. $30 back in 2018 was a lot of money for me because was only starting out with my job and had been working for about 5 months. So I didn't have a whole lot of money back then. So back then it was a little bit of an investment. It's like I was the only one willing to actually pay for the discs. I was the only one. So I felt it was not fair that nobody else could buy them, but I was the only one who could buy them. So then again, see, taken advantage of. Only one somehow that could buy them, even though they weren't actually that expensive. I mean, $30 for the 2 discs total. I mean, it can be a bit pricey, but I don't understand why someone can't even buy just one of them. Yep. The ones from Arky Boy that weren't supposed to go to YouTube. Of course, though, people are so stupid, and I guess in this day and age, stupid is good, and good is stupid. So I guess and according to this backwards logic, I'm a stupid fucker that needs to die. And I probably should die. Because I know people are annoyed at my stupid ass. Oh, he's saying this whole week is full of bullshit. It's been full of bullshit since the beginning of time, BAFF. Yes, I know who you're talking about, Joshua Reed. Sorry, if I'm sound like I'm snapping at you. I'm just still so pissed off. I've been isolated also, well, as with most of the world. I've been isolated since March. It's been such a problem. My mental health has gone absolutely through the fucking roof. I've had to go down to part-time because of this. And that's when I have a problem and I can't do shit in real life. Yeah, you already told me that person named Zoe. And yes, I'm going to say the name of the person. I'm going to identify the name of the person. I'm tired of hiding shit from people. I'm tired of hiding shit. Discord's full of drama and I'm tired of it. Tired of moronic behavior. Most of Discord is. I didn't say all of it was either. But I'm just tired of being around moronic behavior. I haven't been around sane behavior in a long time, and I miss it. You know, don't even try to compare your September 2019 to my September 2019. Don't even fucking try. You have no idea what my September 2019 was like. If try putting yourself like just beating cancer and going through 3 months of brutal hell of satanic chemo, and then try to compare. Sorry I'm snapping, but seriously, I'm just so pissed off. I guess I really should fuck off and grow some pair of balls and jump out a window, it seems like. I mean, that seems like what people want me to do in a way. Thank God I don't have the balls to do that. Thank God I don't have the balls to go over to the window and jump out. And I'm sure I probably triggered them people, and I don't. And whatever. I'm a stupid piece of shit anyway. I'm a stupid piece of shit that should die. So if I trigger someone, it just further proves that I should die. Society has been treated like a cattle for the past several years. 2020 just brought it to light. I'm probably looking like I'm being a dramatic piece of shit. And call me a dramatic piece of shit all you want. But I'm just tired. It's just affecting me in real life. And I've said in the past, and I'll continue to say it, when something starts to affect me in real life, it's extremely dangerous. I've only been on the platform because I've wanted to be in communication with people. I've got horrible the skills. And it's like I'm just around people that take advantage of my weakness. And pardon for me for my voice breaking up, but this is just a problem. My life has been a piece of shit since April 2019. It's been a piece of shit for almost 2 years. Of course, it's hard to like. It's hard for you to picture what it's like until you actually go through it. It seems like I'm being one of those assholes that just play moods just to get people to get attention and shit. I don't want to do that. I've struggled with keeping conversations and keeping friends since I was like 3 or 4 years old. And it's still a problem today. That's the only reason I've been staying around, even through that. It's because I've been trying to see hope, but I'm just done. Like, my entire break, I just felt like a piece of shit the entire time. I haven't really had many friends to talk to. I have had to go. I'm going down to part time because of that, and the problem could have been easier. Could have been easier to solve. Like half of my problems right now would have been were solvable, but of course, people are just so. It's due to my issues and just everyone being toxic pieces of shit. This is what happened. Guess I just goes to show my gut feeling is I should die is correct. just like my gut feeling on a lot of things. And I'm sure you all are probably bored out of your minds. See me whine and act like a big baby on stream, and I don't care. You can see bored all you want. It just further proves my point that I'm a waste of time. I'm sure you would get over losing me within a month. Let's get real. I think only a handful of people would actually care. Like realistically, like Michael Roth, for example, and a few others. I mean, I'm always feeling tired, weak, low energy, and I'm falling out of shape mentally, physically, every which way. Like, I'm falling apart, and of course, not enough people give much of a fuck for me to want to continue to get better. I mean, this is just so painful. I can't live like this anymore. Unfortunately, money doesn't buy love or friendships. Because trust me, I spend 90% of my money left in my bank account to do that. To get if I could get a whole, you know, a huge mega list of friends for like a couple $1,000, which I have saved up, I would do it in a heartbeat. But I'm just otherwise just done. It's just not worth even trying in a way anymore. I'm having a hard time selling stuff because, of course, I'm just having such a hard time selling things because people don't have a lot of money right now. There's been clips of the Columbia TriStar DVDs around on the internet. I only brought it to attention because of my nice high quality of them. I found out of them through clips through the internet. I didn't know they existed either. It took me research myself, but I'm still done with being taken advantage of and just feel like a piece of shit all the time. Oh wait, I am a piece of shit. So what the hell am I saying at this point? God, I'm such a fucktard that needs to die. BAFF. I've pretty much explained. I've pretty much explained why I've debunked a lot of stuff. I've pretty much debunked a lot of that. If you think I'm like a doomer or all these always just sad, depressed, whatever. If you think it's fun being like this, no, it's not fun. I travel back to 2018 in a heartbeat. One of my favorite years. Any sane human being would see that this is going on. I'm not the only person around that's having this type of issue. Millions of other people are. At least a third of the country is having these types of. I should say more like a third of the world is having. At least a third of the world, maybe even half of it, is having these types of issues right now. But of course, it's not a priority in society because, of course, it doesn't fit an agenda. The agenda wants it so that a third or half of the world was going to die from mental problems. And I guess I'm about to be one of those victims. Yeah, I know this stream isn't fun to watch. Yeah, I know. You can go. I know it's not fun to watch. I told you it's a boring piece of shit. You're just stating the obvious. There's no fun. I pretty much said for the title, it's not going to be fun. Thank you for just confirming what I've been pretty much saying. Boring ass piece of shit. I know all of you think the stream is just, and I don't blame y'all. Oh, there's Michael Roth, and you can see that I'm such a piece of shit that needs to die. I'm just tired of being taken advantage of. That's what pretty much the stream is about. I'm done being taken advantage of. You should be lucky that I don't have balls to go out there, go to that window and jump out it. You should be lucky that I don't have the balls to do that, because if I did, I would have jumped out the window 6 months ago. Just know that. It would have happened 6 months ago. I would have been dead 6 months ago. I've said this before. But I'm tired of having next to no friends that I can actually talk to on a regular basis and being isolated and feeling like I'm being taken advantage of. I've spent $1,000+ on those tapes and DVDs and feel like I haven't even been much appreciated. But then again, of course, I'm not going to be, because in this day and age, doing good things is stupid and doing stupid things is good. That's what it is. So, of course, I'm just getting the karma that's come to me for doing nice things. Yep, that's pretty much yep, you said it perfectly. That's actually exactly how the world is right now. Good is evil and evil is good. That's exactly what it is. Yep. By the way, this being taken advantage of has started since I got those Bear DVDs in 2018. That's pretty much just been nonstop. It's been slow but nonstop. It's been nonstop since I got those Bear DVDs. I should never have bought those DVDs in 2018. I never should have bought those DVDs. Never. I never should have bought those DVDs. Nor should I have done that trade with CDCB2 and given him that digitized tape. Because if it weren't for all that stuff, these issues never would have came up in the first place. Never would have happened in the first place. I'm just dumb at doing nice things. No, he's not being bad, but I'm just saying, like, the turn of events. Just one thing led after another. No, CDCB2 is not a bad person. I'm not saying it at all. But it's almost like I shouldn't have done the trade because it led to other turns of events that would have been prevented if that trade had not happened. And same with the DVD purchase. I'm pissed at him because he ignored my very stern messages about not posting those videos on archive. And that's another thing how I got taken advantage of. Oh yeah, and I think I'm gonna move those Disney tapes over here and put them in that closet. I think I'm gonna move them over here and put them in that closet. Next time I go back to the other place, I'm gonna move them here. I'm also gonna bring a bunch of discs, of blank DVDs, to bring here. I'm pretty much gonna move half my shit over here. But I'm just done being taken advantage of. I haven't slept very good the last several nights. I'm just tired of. I've got school starting up on Monday. Got one more day before. I can't have this anxiety all the time. The reason is these are this place I go to because this place I go to school at is closer to this place. That's why I'm here more than the other place. It used to be backwards because things were the other way around. All my stuff is at the other place. This is really only a seasonal place. I've just have turned it utilizing it as the full time place right now because it just that the circumstances make sense. That's probably a better way than that first comment, which I deleted because that first comment was a bit out of proportion. That's why it was removed. That's why I deleted it. If it weren't for him, I wouldn't have got the white dazzle. I would have got probably a shittier capture card. I would have got a much shittier capture card, although I may have got one that ignored the macrovision, but it would have been shittier video. What the hell are you trying to say? Yeah, no, you don't want to fuck around with him. Although he's the one who's going to repair. Okay, these comments are being removed because I don't want to start more drama. You can say all you want, but He's actually going to repair this tape for me. He's going to repair this moldy tape for me. Do you see the mold? Do you see this mold? He's going to repair that for me. And you can see my closet, so I want to close the door. But he's going to repair this tape for me. Scooby-Doo meets Batman. I got a refund for it, which it's nice, but I want to get it working because I actually bought it to use it. Like, there's been tapes I've been disappointed with, but this one I actually want to use. So I'm gonna send this out to him. Just gonna ship it out to him because I don't have time to meet up with him in person. Point is, though, I'm tired of. The point of this whole stream, why I say I'm done, is I'm done with being taken advantage of. I'm just done. Huh. I didn't watch the 1966 series. I just like that Scooby-Doo meets Batman movie. It was just something I liked watching, now and then. It's just one of those shows I watch for fun, just as a little fun on the side show. Like now and then, it's just something different to watch. It's an infamous classic, I have it on DVD, but I have a couple copies on DVD, but a lot of them are scratched, and I can't find some of the copies that I have. I have at least 2 or 3 of them on DVD, but I can't find them, or they're scratched. So I bought it on VHS. So because I'm tired of dealing with scratch. Unfortunately, I got screwed over with it, but thank God. Hopefully that I can get that tape repaired. Wow. I'm just. I'm so boring. I feel like I am so boring. I am pretty boring. I am a boring fucker again and again and again. Not to worry, starting tomorrow or whatever the hell it is, I'll be busy with work and stuff again. So I won't have time to, bore you guys anymore. Yeah, I did get a response. But yeah, I'm still a boring, boring, boring fucker. Earlier in the stream, I was extremely boring and just weak. I still am weak. I'm still boring. May not look like an owl, but I'm still weak and boring. I'm not going to respond to that comment because simply there's a whole thing going on. But don't worry, Michael. I'm not mad at you. I'm just not going to respond to that comment that you just made because it's simply, I don't really want to trigger anything. It's nothing against you. It's just, I don't want to trigger anything. I'm still a fucktard. I'm still a piece of shit. All the above. I know the hell out of you all with boring streams. Yeah, but when I'm just bitching at shit, it's boring, and especially when I'm being a weak piece of shit at the same time. Early in the stream, I was extremely weak. If you watch the replay later on after this stream, when I'm finished with it, Michael Roth, you'll see that I was a very, very weak piece of shit at the beginning of the stream. I'm not even trying to be like somebody who's saying it's got to be my way or whatever. I don't even care anymore. I'm not telling people what to do. I give people advice, but they can do what they want. But I just don't. I'm tired of hearing people bitching at me when they don't listen to me, and then they, and I give them a warning, and then they just like, why the fuck did this happen? Why? I'm just so sick of hearing that bullshit. Can barely sit up. I'm so feeling weak. Yep. I had the quiet time song looping through my head right now, and I'm trying to focus on stream. And I'm not playing the actual song. It's literally like playing in my goddamn head. But then again, I'm probably making a pointless comment, so I should probably shut the hell up. Feeling so weak. That's interesting. Yeah, I think I heard of it, but I don't know. I'm probably an oblivious fucker again. I'm probably an oblivious fucker again. Oh, I know for a fact, I'm sure Sean is watching and laughing his ass off. Because he's one of those people that takes advantage of me. I'm sure he's watching and he's having a blast watching it. I really feel weak. I mean, I feel physically weak, mentally weak, all that stuff. This emotion, this toxicity I've been around is taking a huge toll on my health. It's setting me up for a relapse of cancer. It's setting me up for a number of mental diseases. It's also setting me up for actual real diseases because of a weaker immune system. That's up to you. Yeah, I'm sure it's hurting right now, but I'm sure in a couple hours this will be like, oh, this is just more bullshit. I'm sure this won't hurt for very long, BAFF. Just like I'm sure when I die, it won't really hurt that long. If I were to die, it won't hurt for very long. Same deal. If I were to die, I'm sure it would only hurt for about a month at most. Remember I thought I was going to die in June of 2019? No, I haven't officially quit Discord, but I'm just not really using it much anymore. Not really using it a whole lot. Do you remember when I thought I was going to die in June 2019? Do you all remember that? Do you remember when I was going to die? Or when I thought I was going to die? Do you remember when I streamed right after I thought I was going to die? Oh, God. I still remember. And it didn't hurt you all that much at all. It didn't really hurt you. Yeah, I streamed thinking I was going to die. I even titled it Not Doing Too Well Right Now because I was so afraid mentally that I was going to die. I do remember Michael Roth saying right on the cancer announcement stream that if it would be very sad if I died. I do remember that vividly. Yes, I announced when I had my cancer diagnosis in a community post and on a live stream. This is back when I had my other account, which had the community tab. This one does not have it because I'm not at 1,000 subscribers. I'm sure if I died, it would only hurt a select few people permanently. And BAFF, I'm sure it only hurt you for about a month. Let's get fucking real. I'm sure it only hurt for about a month. But then again, I'm probably being a fucktard again. And should die anyway. Yeah, but do you realize I was literally recovering from a very scary hospital round that I didn't know if I was going to make it out. I was scared that I was not going to make it out. When you sent that video, I could barely move. I could barely move. I could barely get out of bed. I could get out of bed to go to the bathroom. That was about it. I could barely move. Yes, that bear episode did cure that problem. It cured me. That bear episode did cure me. The whole series I would have been jumping out of my bed. I would have jumped out of my bed. If that whole bear series was given to me right then and there, I would have been out of my bed. Even in the weakest possible pain, I would have been out of my bed. Ouch. Losing a parent's even worse. Thank God I haven't had that. I am so sorry to hear that. That is so unfortunate. I've been lucky I haven't really lost any family members yet. I almost lost a family member in November. And now I never told you guys the story, but that Dragon Tales You Can Do It Avon VHS was actually, and this is a story that I haven't mentioned much because it kind of hurts to talk about it. But that Dragon Tales Avon VHS tape was the last thing that family member was able to go drive for to get for me on their own before the incident. That was the last time they were able to go independently drive out and get me that. That was the last thing they were able to do. You know, it was the last time they got to do anything independently, you know, on an errand and drive somewhere. I've never told you that story about the You Can Do It Avon tape, but it hurts. It hurts my soul to tell you that. Yeah. Either way, it's still bad, you know? But I don't know if I ever told you. I don't think I've ever told you all the story about that Dragon Tales You Can Do It VHS. It was in the VHS update the 17th. Yes, it was that same day that that family member went to go get it for me because I was actually at school that day. I had it sent to up over here, but the mailbox. There's no mailbox at the end of the driveway. You actually have to go to a different part of the neighborhood to go get the mail. It goes to a mail room. So they went and drove there because it was too cold to walk. Because you can walk there, and they drove there specifically to get me that tape. They went out of their way, you know, to go get the tape for me. So you can see how it's hurting me so badly. I don't want to sell it because I don't, you know, now it's like one of my last memories of that, you know, because, but you can get it. It's kind of painful to talk about. But I've been in enough pain. But yeah, but do you see why? Like, I'm really trying my best to not use the Dragon Tales You Can Do It VHS. That's why I won't use it. I don't even like watching that video. It's so hard to watch it. The You Can Do It one. It's very hard to watch it because I'm telling you, it was the last thing that family member was able to go get for me, you know, independently before that incident. Now they can't even drive. They're not able to drive for a while. So they're dependent on me. And then the other families that can drive. But you can see I've been in enough pain. There's a reason why I've been avoiding using the You Can Do It VHS. It's not here with me, and I don't want to hear because it'll give me too many nightmares. It's almost like it seems like I was selfish by having them do that for me, but I was legitimately going to be out for several hours, and they were able to go do it for me because they didn't have much else to do. And I went to sit in the mailbox till the next day. But yeah, I'm sure you all thought that story about the Dragon Tales You Can Do It Avon VHS was probably so boring and irrelevant that I probably shouldn't have shared it in the first place, which proves further that I'm a fucktard. I haven't really wanted to discuss the You Can Do It VHS because simply it's only that VHS. The other two Avon Dragon Tales tapes I have don't have that connection. It's because it's not even that tape's fault. It's just coincidental. I ordered it on November 9th when I was actually over at the other place, but I knew it wasn't going to be delivered till the next week, and I was going to be back here, so I figured I'd send it over here to where I'll actually be to get it. I mean, someone would have brought it in the other place for me, but I didn't want to send it there when I figured I may as well actually go open the package and see it for myself. But I got it on the 17th of November. I made that VHS update video. You saw. It came with that other tape, which I think I'm going to sell or give it, to a thrift store or something. It'd be okay. I wouldn't care if you lost it because I'm being so annoying. I wouldn't care. I wouldn't be offended. It would just prove how much more of a fucktard and piece of shit I am. God damn, this stupid water keeps falling over. Yeah, I don't have interest in keeping that VHS. I think I'm going to put it up for sale. Seller just threw it in there. Probably likely decided to just give that as a bonus. I only paid for the one. No, it was nice to get a bonus. I'm going to put it up for sale, though. Simply, it just takes up room. Nobody I know of is interested in it. But yeah, that Dragon Tales You Can Do It tape. I'm not counting the Miracle on 34th Street because I don't ever use that. Wasn't what I ordered. The Dragon Tales You Can Do It Avon tape. I was almost gonna buy another copy of You Can Do It, the regular copy, so I could just put the Avon tape in storage and not have to use it. Because every time I play the tape, it always gives me a flashback. Always gives me a flashback. And I don't want to get rid of it because when that family member does die, that's going to be one of the memories I remember, them getting that thing for me. So it's pretty much embedded in the back of my head for the rest of my life. Huh. I didn't see. I gotta look. But I'm sure that my story about that tape is yet again boring. Boring, boring, boring. I feel like a lot of time my streams are just boring. I barely watch them after they're done. I rarely ever watch my own streams when I'm done with them because it seems so boring and I seem so dumb. I mean, I have a screenshot of what I took of one, and I look like a fucktard in that screenshot. I mean, that's one of the reasons I'm considering looking at another copy if You Can Do It, like the regular copy, not the Avon copy, because every time I play that tape, I always have a flashback to that horrible incident because that person got the tape from the mailbox for me. And it was the last time they were able to drive and pretty much do an independent errand for me. So it's causing me, it's haunting me. It's giving me a ton of nightmares or flashbacks. It's just, yeah. I'm not even trying to make it sad. It's just, that's the truth. The tape I received it on the 17th. The incident happened the 22nd. It wasn't even a week. The tape is ordered 13 days before the incident. It was received 5 days before the incident. You can see the problem I have. Had it been another tape instead, it would have been that tape that would have been the problem. And if it was something I was going to consider selling, I would have immediately probably put it up for. I probably would have put it up for sale in a heartbeat. I don't want to sell the You Can Do It tape because that's my only copy. But I'm considering buying a regular. I'm not going to sell it anyway for a lot of reasons. It would haunt me more selling it. I'd have a hard time. It pretty much it haunts me. It gives me flashbacks. I'm not even, I have a few pictures from the incident, but I'm not going to show them for privacy reasons, and I'm also not going to show them because they're very graphic. I have shown one of the people in the chat. I've sent pictures to one person in the chat, and they were disgusted. Privately that was. It was absolutely gruesome seeing that family member on the ground, unconscious. And just 5 days earlier, they were able to get that Dragon Tales You Can Do It tape from the mailbox for me. I don't currently want to spend the money on another Dragon Tales tape. So that's the only reason I haven't bothered with it. But when I do decide I want to buy a tape, I'm going to get another copy if You Can Do It and put the other one secure in a drawer somewhere, and it will not be here. It'll be stored at my other place as long as it possibly can. Because if it's out here, it's even worse. I took the thing back to the other place immediately so it would be out of here. I'm sure I'm continuing to be boring, so I probably should end the stream. It's been going for a while. It's an hour. It's about 73 minutes of me bitching and shit. I did. I need to download those tapes. I gotta get a computer. I gotta have some dedicated time to get on the computer that has like 15 gigabytes of storage. He pretty much posted all the tapes we needed. He got The Early to Bed, Early to Rise uploaded. He got Everybody Special. He got Tied to Time with Bear, and he got Shape, Sounds, and Colors with Bear. I got the rest of them covered. Or Michael Roth got Sleepy Time with Bear and Friends, and I have a copy of it too, thanks to him. And then I recreated Visiting the Doctor with Bear, and then all my 6 copies, the Party Time with Bear, which was never uploaded by Video Lover, Dance Party, Heroes of Woodland Valley, Storytelling with Bear, Potty Time with Bear, and Sensational. I took care of those. It's funny enough that the Early to Bed, Early to Rise rip was actually the one I used for the recreation of for the opening part, for the recreation of the Visiting the Doctor with Bear VHS. The only bear tape we even need at all is a Bear for All Seasons. We only need a Bear for All Seasons. That's the only we have 12 out of 13. We have one more, and then we'll have all the Disney tapes archived. See you, Michael Roth. What kind of tape? I was saying we're gonna have all the tapes, archived. The Disney ones. We'll have all the Disney Bear tapes archived as soon as the Bear for All Seasons is uploaded. But then we'll have all 13. The only person I know that has a working copy and a capture but capable of doing is Fabian. He has a fully working copy. Yeah, Bear for All Seasons is the only one we need. But I am going to end the stream because I'm getting extremely boring and repetitive, and I'm still a piece of shit in general for being boring. And yeah, but no, the title saying I'm done will not be changed. Simple, because Yeah. No, Disney. No, we need the Disney copy of Prepare for All Seasons. I have the Columbia TriStar copy archived, which is for sale, by the way. I have my copies for sale. I have the DVD counterpart. I don't need the VHS anymore. BAFF went to bed, I'm sure. I know BAFF definitely went to bed. And I'm just being annoying, so I should probably just end the stream because I'm just annoying. I annoy everyone. Yeah, okay, you're here, BAFF. You're just bored because I'm boring. I knew it. I knew I was boring. Just a minute, BAFF. I'm boring. But I think seriously, I'm going to end this stream because I'm just tired of running this. Yes, I have. That's part of how I've learned about toxic fuckers. Yes, I've learned. That's how I've caught toxic fuckers. It's because of that channel. That channel is the reason I've learned about toxic fuckers. And I myself kind of am a toxic fucker. I pretty much diagnosed myself as a toxic fucker. I know you all disagree with me, but I'm definitely a toxic fucker one way or the other. BAFF, I know in his head is just like, yeah, I agree. I know it. I might appear nice, but I can also be a piece of shit. But I'm ending the stream because I'm boring and I'm tired of running it. It's not you guys. I'm just actually tired of running it. I'm going to try to get to bed because, you know, I want to get to bed because I've got classes on Monday and I got to get my sleep patterns back on track. It's already after 2 in the morning, so see you all later. But those who actually watching this after the fact, sorry for wasting all your time for seeing like almost an hour of 20 minutes of me being a piece of shit, you know. But yeah, that's just how I am. I've told you all I'm a piece of shit. This stream is just proving it. That's why I say I'm done because I'm just such a piece of shit all the time. But yeah, anyway, I'm ending this now. See you all later.